There are three major Bitcoin cold storage wallets. I'm going to rate them worst to best of the top three. The worst of the three is Ledger. And why is it ranked at the bottom? It's because it has been discovered there's a backdoor into this device, and if the government sends a subpoena to this company in France, they will allow the government to get whatever cryptocurrency you have on here. The other thing I do not like besides that is the screen on these things. I own a couple of these. After like a year or two, the screen, the LED lights start going, and you have your seed phrase, but you have a lot of money on these things. That is nerve-wracking that this thing doesn't work. You got to buy a new one, back it up. You do not want the screen going out on these things, and a little bit kind of poor quality. So number two is Trezor. Trezor is very easy to use. I've never had a problem with the screen, and as far as I know, there is no backdoor into this wallet. Pretty user-friendly. So if you are just starting off in Bitcoin, I highly recommend Trezor. It's very easy to use. They're like 30, 40 bucks. This is a great beginner device to learn what you're doing. And once you set one of these up and you bought Bitcoin early and now it's worth a ton of money and you really want to store it correctly, you buy one of these bad boys. It looks like a calculator. I remember like when I was new to Bitcoin and people were posting this, I thought it was a calculator. I didn't realize this was a storage device. So this is Coldcard. They're made in Canada. This is one of the most secure devices. Why is it more secure? Because it uses a SD chip, which plugs in to the device, and it's never connected to the internet. So what you do is you take the SD card out, you plug it in to one of these like Wasabi networks. You say I want to send $1,000. You sign that signature onto the chip. You put it into the device. You sign it on there. Take the chip back out and broadcast the payment. So it's never connected to the internet. You can also do things like passphrases. So you have your 24-word seed phrase. You can add another 2 words on that to unlock to even get to that. So it's very secure, and they have external battery devices that power this, so it's never connected to absolutely anything. So this is one of the best devices, but it is not super user-friendly. You got to be into Bitcoin because you also got to go on to like Wasabi or Electrum, figure out how to broadcast. It's a little bit of a learning curve. And honestly, like I sat down and did this a long time ago, and I didn't put a lot of money onto it until I felt very comfortable. And I had to move some money. It had been years since I used it. I had to relearn everything. Like it was a little bit of work. And then the option you can do on top of this is you can do multi-signature. So there's an app called Casa Bitcoin. I use that. You can use multi-signature. So your phone's one way to unlock it, and then your device unlocks one of it, which will send an email. You connect your device to the computer and unlock it. But, with anything, there's nothing perfect because the government can come in and like seize that app and they supposedly have like backdoors to get into your thing, but it would be too complicated. So if you want very secure short-term storage, you can do one of these multi-signature, but for long-term storage, keep your money on like a Coldcard Trezor and never have your seed phrases all in one location. Like if fire comes, burns it down, try to keep one at another location out of the country. And especially if you have a country you're going to flee to, you can just get on a plane and you have your Bitcoin anywhere in the world. So if you want to learn more about Bitcoin, follow me at Bitcoin Capitalist and check out my link in the bio.